Guess I ought to unmute it. Imagine that, I forgot to unmute it. Um, Good morning. First off, want to say sorry to everybody for not being here last Thursday. You know, things happen. It's part of life, but it's all good. We're here this week, and we have another special guest today, Danielle Shope. She's an agent here at the Real Estate Center, and we are going to talk about an open house she's having Sunday. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, it is.
How are you? Tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
I am doing just great. I'm enjoying life and excited about an open house on Sunday from 11 to 2. Been at the real estate center since 2016, I think. So been here for a minute.
Yeah, you've actually been here longer than Jess and I have.
Yeah, been here for a while. So,
yeah,
and I love it. So it's fun. Real estate's always fun. You're always learning.
It's fun, stressful,
It's
happy,
to the max.
sad.
Yeah. If you want to have all those emotions in one day, just sell real estate. You got it.
You can get it done.
You can get it done. But it's fun. It's a fun thing. You're gonna meet a lot of cool people, work with a lot of cool people. So
That is one of the funnest parts about it, is getting to meet so many different people from so many different places, and
yeah.
just you make friends all the time.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
it's just, I don't know, it's cool.
It's wonderful. From when I first started, I still talk to people from when I just first started it. And they'll still check in with me, and I can check in with them. And then you see them around somewhere where you haven't seen them, and it's like, oh my goodness, hey, how are you?
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
It's very cool.
It's cool. Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about this open house we're going to be doing Sunday.
So this house is down by Tumbling Shoals. It's only like a mile and a half, I want to say, from Old Highway 25. Campgrounds, launch, everything like that. It's a good size house, mobile home, manufactured home, 2,100 square feet, 3-bed, 2-bath. It really has 2 living room areas, but one has a gas fireplace. So it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. It's got a fenced-in backyard for your pups. You got a shop already for your lake toys, boat, whatever. A little garden shed.
So how big's the shop?
Let me see. What did it say? A 20 by 30 garage. So
20 by 30.
Yeah. So you can fit quite a bit in there. It's got a nice big door. I think it has just a gravel inside, but it's still, you don't need much when you're just there if you're on weekends or whatever. So,
yeah.
Yeah, it's got a nice back porch. You can sit there quiet. She's got a few little garden things. If you want to live there full time, you can start gardening.
And what's the address?
It's 379 Heagle Road in Tumbling Shoals. So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's a pretty nice neighborhood back in there too. Actually, all of that down there is pretty nice. It's I've always liked it. Even back when I was doing the county thing, I always enjoyed working down that way.
Mhm. Yeah, it's real quiet. No restrictions. So you kind of got free range. I know the people, they love it there. They're just.
And it's not far. It's just right outside of Heber, so it's not far from hospital. God forbid you need that.
Mm-hmm.
The Walmart, the shopping mall of the South, and you got all the amenities of Heber just right up the road, but you're far enough out in the country that you can do your own thing and not be bothered.
Exactly, yeah. And even if you had to do it quickly, there's a dollar store just right down the road.
That's right. They did put a dollar store right there at the stop sign.
Right down the road. So, yeah. You have pretty much everything. If you want the privacy, quietness, and it takes no time to get to the lake. That's a nice little area down there. So, it's
it's very nice.
Yeah, yeah. So it's a super nice house. They've done a lot of update cleaning. I'm gonna say it has a metal roof. It's got a nice roof on it. The fireplace, I love the fireplace in it. I think it looks real good and cozy and homey. Let's see what else they got here. Roof age, like 6 years, she said. So, fairly new.
The roof
Yes.
was replaced roughly 6 years ago.
Yes. So
Very
it's
nice.
not that old a roof. I mean, everything else, they kind of just, they have a survey on one side of it, so they know where their survey is, their land or their property lines. So that's good. I mean, it's ready to go. It's not one where you're gonna have to do barely anything to move into it. So.
Gotcha. And being we're kind of on the subject of mobiles, they can be challenging.
Oh boy, can they? They can be really easy, or they can be pull your hair out fun. So.
And and I guess a good starting point would be a title.
Yes. So, a lot of people, just because it's not a car, not on wheels always, think you don't have to have a title. I've seen a lot of people get ready to sell and they're like, well, here's the statement of origin. This is what we have. Well, you're going to need a title. So when you get that mobile home, when you have a statement of origin, go ahead and go get a title, because you're probably going to need it. Unless you put it on a permanent foundation and surrender it to the state, then it's affixed permanently. They'll cancel the title. But until you do that, please keep that title if you have it. Go get it. Probably going to have to pay some taxes on it. But
It can be a little bit of a hassle to get it, but it is well worth it if you're even remotely considering the possibility of ever selling it.
yes.
And it's not a short process, typically. I mean, it's no different than a vehicle or anything else. I mean, unfortunately, when you're dealing with the revenue office, great people that work there, but we all know the system kind of runs at its own pace. So if you're looking at say you get under contract today and you're looking at a 30 to 45 day closing, that title could cause a problem.
It could push it out quite a bit, because they pretty much let you know once you start the process. It may be 4 weeks before you even get a response. And so, like, if you don't have that title, you're probably going to have to get a bonded title. I mean, if you knew you had one and you had some info, you might be able to get a replacement title. But I've had to do bonded titles, and that it takes a little bit. And then it's finding all the info on the trailer for that bonded title.
Right.
So you'll have to fill out the paperwork. You'll have to send copies of the HUD plates and the HUD tags. And as realtors, we can do that for you. You will have to sign a power of attorney for that sale, but sometimes it's easier just to have sellers do it. But most of the time, we're more than willing to do that for you.
And
so
we've all done several. I don't think I've personally ever done one, but I know everybody in this office has done several. And I know I've dropped paperwork off in Little Rock for it for other people.
Yeah.
It is a service that your realtor will probably offer you to handle this for you, but it does require a piece of paper signing saying they have the authority to do so, the power of attorney that she mentioned. And by all means, you can do it yourself.
Oh yeah.
If the homeowner wants to do it themselves, they're more than welcome to do it.
Yeah.
But there again, most homeowners are working or out of town or whatever, and
and it's not like I've been down there when I first started, and we did one, and I went down there, didn't have the power of attorney, and they were like, sorry, dude, we can't help you. Like, you have to have these.
And you learned this after you drove down there to drop it off at Little Rock.
I was there with all my stuff, and I was like, oh, y'all said I could do this. Well, that's if you have that power of attorney. So, needless to say, it was a learning day.
Absolutely.
It was definitely a learning day, but you got to do that. You got to take that paperwork there. Then you need to get a bond once they send it back saying for how much. So, I mean, it's not just sending it there. You're going to have to get with your insurance person, get a bond for however much from the state. Then you have to send it back to them. So, if you're lucky, it could be 4 to 6 weeks. Sometimes it just really depends on how busy they are too, and how on top of it.
I've had titles for, say, trailers.
Yeah.
Pull behind trailers. that have taken 10, 12 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's not something you do the day before closing.
No. Because you're not closing.
Right.
Especially with a bank or anything.
So if your realtor seems like a pest, it's to your benefit.
Yeah.
I promise.
Yeah. If you want paid and you want to close and be done with it, you may want to. So
they're not being pushy.
yeah.
They're just being pushy.
Yeah. Yeah.
For you.
And it's not saying that you have to have, if you got cash, I mean, you can get a bill of sale, but I'd still encourage you to want to get a title because the resale of it, unless you're just going to get rid of it. Because it changes the whole thing when you have a title, really. I mean, you have more options.
For sure.
Yeah, yeah. So, and then if you're remodeling that home.
Do not get rid of the plates and the tags and all the things.
Yes, that nice paper plate with, like, I think it has the United States or something on it, and it says where it comes from and info. It's usually inside one of the cupboards. Do not get rid of it. It's you will need that.
Yes.
You will need that. And then those nice metal plates at the end of your house, don't take them off.
Leave them.
Leave them there. Because otherwise you're crawling underneath it trying to get numbers off the frame, and that's no fun.
None.
It's no fun. We've had some dandies.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then you just never know.
You do not.
You do not.
And then I guess the other thing would be, how is it affixed to the property?
Yeah.
That can be a part of a challenge.
That is always part of a challenge.
It can actually be it's kind of like the title. It could be a big challenge.
Yeah.
But it's all things that if you're ever, again, if you potentially ever have the thought of possibly someday selling your mobile, these are things that if you're listening out there, go ahead and be looking at now.
Yeah.
Now. And it's the way the house is tied down. Permanent foundation, so on and so forth. And unfortunately, you got to have a certificate.
Yeah.
And from a structural engineer or something of that sort to, not in every case, don't hold us to that, it's not in every case. There are cases where that's not the issue, but just do it.
Yeah.
Have it done, and in that way, it's never an issue.
Yeah. You have that certificate. You are okay with the bank. Like, some of them, they may require it to be tied down and done correctly. But I know if you're selling your home and it looks like it's on a permanent foundation, but then the bank's like, well, we need to make sure we need that certificate. You get a structural engineer in there because they're going to have to go look at it, make sure. He goes in there, well, you're actually missing a few before I can write you a certificate. So then they're going to have to go back in there, and that's when it gets a little more costly, I think, when you have to go back in to do it.
Right.
Because, I mean, then you're going to pay for their labor, work, and their knowledge of what has to be tied down. So.
Right. And not only that, but it's harder to do after it's been sit there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you got to. But it's possible.
Oh,
it's doable.
Possible. Yeah, it's definitely possible. But, like, I mean, I have some houses, some trailers right now, they're like, well, it looks like it's tied down. It may look like it, but until I know for sure from a professional, I don't know if I'm willing to be like, unless you have a sheet telling me and it's permanent.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, because really it comes down to what the bank requires too. So
and that's what I was going to go into is every lender, they have their own set of guidelines, their own set of rules that, so you may not experience the same thing on every mobile transaction.
Oh, yeah.
Just like it is on a house or
Yeah.
a detached house. I mean, you're not going to experience the same thing every time.
Yeah.
But these are just some things that you can touch on that could potentially make it easier in the long run, and it really doesn't matter the lender to some degree. It makes it easier for all lenders to have a conversation about it.
Yeah, it does.
I would think.
Yeah, I think it does. Like, I mean, everyone's different, and mobile homes are always a little bit trickier to get loans on sometimes. I mean, just depending on what you're looking for.
Right.
So, it's just,
If you have a good relationship with an in-house bank as a buyer, that's always a good thing to have.
yes, especially
if you're
on
looking
older
at
ones.
mobiles.
Yes, especially older mobiles. Yeah, and then it comes into if the tires and axles are still, you might want to get those off too. Like those are a little harder too, because as much as it would be hard to get one out of there, they're still considered a trailer.
Yep. Most typically, though, I mean, when they're set up, those are pulled off. But there are those rare occasions that you stick your head under there with a light and go, oh, they're still there.
No, yeah. So most of the time you're pretty good, but you never know in real estate.
Never.
You never know what was done 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
And people's lives change. So they may have been like, we're going to stay here forever. And then
Something happened.
yeah, something happens. So you just never know.
That's it.
Yeah. So we're just, there's a lot for mobile homes. They can be really good. And even once you're done with them, most of the time they'll be better after that because, you'll have that stuff. So,
Right.
We keep copies of everything we can.
Anything wrong with mobiles. I
No.
mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with them.
Yeah.
It's just they create some curves
Yeah.
that you have to get through.
Yeah.
But that's all right.
Yeah, and that's good. Just
It's worth it in the end.
yeah. If you have cash and don't care about a title, whatever,
Do you?
all the power to you. Like, go for it.
Just
But-
keep in mind if someday you decide that you want to sell
Yeah.
and whatever,
Yeah.
then your buyer may not be as fortunate as you and have cash.
Yeah. And that's
So-
where it limits your buyer pool big time. You're looking at a lot lower number of
And that's
people.
something that maybe we may or may not ought to talk about. I don't know, is buyer pools.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
what is something worth?
Yeah.
If it's really unique,
Yeah.
it's probably worth what you think it's worth.
Oh, yeah.
It's just instead of there being 100 people out there that's looking for that uniqueness, there's only 5.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
1.
It's just finding them.
Yeah.
It's finding them and getting it in front of their faces. So, it's the same with mobile. It really is. I've had so many calls on my listings, and they're like, "Well, can we get a loan on it?" And I'm like, "Well, you really need to talk with your bank because I'm waiting for that bank to get a hold of me and be like, hey, we do this all the time.
Right.
Like, come on. If there's any bankers out there that love to do mobile homes and they're pretty,
Yeah, we need your contact.
yeah, we need your contact because I'd be more than happy. Keep your card, everything, and be like, yes.
Yeah. Because
We got you.
It is a big deal here.
Oh, yeah.
And having multiple lenders that we can call on is not a bad thing.
No, that's great. That's amazing. And because everybody's situation is different. Every buyer is different.
That's it.
And so you got to have multiple.
And every lender is different.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they all have some things that are probably similar,
Yeah.
but
Oh, yeah.
they all vary in some form or fashion.
Oh, by far. They are definitely, yeah. What works for one might not work for another.
Right.
Yeah. So it's, I think things will, I know things get tough on certain things, but I think someone somewhat day is going to get there and be like, okay, this is something we got to do. So,
Yeah.
yeah. And maybe but with that being said, mobile homes sell all the time.
All the time.
All the time. And we can do the work and we can get it done.
That's it.
And so
We just ask that you don't get mad at us when we ring your phone to try to get help to get it done
all the time.
all the time, because
All the
we're going to be doing that a bunch.
Yeah, nonstop. And we may be at your house a lot. Crawling underneath there, looking for numbers. It's it's what we do.
But
Yeah.
just bear with us. We'll get there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. And they're fun. Like I said, they can be really easy. I had one sell in, I think it was December, beginning of January. Went off without a hitch. Had the title, everything, no issues. So And then you have some that just take time.
Every piece is 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. At least.
Yeah.
If you're lucky. So.
So do additions affect it anyway?
I think they do. I think anything that you're adding to a house is going to affect it. And this would be more of a lender question, but if you have a house and in addition to a trailer or adding onto it, I think that kind of changes. So, well, you're somewhat changing the structure of it. So,
and I've kind of heard, I've never experienced it myself as far as a mobile that I own and lived in, but just in talking, sometimes it's insurance that could be a hiccup there.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
So additions can be, not that they're bad.
No. Yeah.
They just may complicate things a little bit.
And I think if in a big thing when you're doing them, I think is putting them all under one roof. So that also helps if you're doing additions. But yeah, I think they do make it a little tougher because you're essentially changing the structure of it, It kind of goes back to how it's tied down, probably. A lot of that gets into structural engineers and bank requirements and stuff like that, too. So, I mean, everything's negotiable. Everything's workable through it. It's just the more you add on to stuff, and we don't have a lot of regulations and stuff here in Greers Ferry, so
right,
that's where, yeah,
things can get complicated.
Yeah, they can. Yeah.
But so far we've been pretty fortunate. We have found solutions to about everything. I mean, there's very few that just don't work out, and honestly, I can't think of one since I've been here.
I don't think we've ever had a house that was unsellable.
Yeah.
They may have to have a structural engineer in there or, foundation work, but everything's negotiable. So, and it's how much someone wants the property. It goes back to those buyer pools of,
right.
Is this their home? So, I mean, you have issues with septics sometimes or, but those all get worked out too. I mean, there's some houses that, with the lake being here,
if the sellers and buyers are willing to make a deal, there's a deal to be had.
Oh yeah, like if they want it bad enough,
yeah,
it can be done.
It can be done.
It can be done. So, and we're willing to do the work for it. That's the trick. Is once you start, we might as well follow it through. So make everybody happy.
As realtors, getting the paperwork started is the easy part.
Yeah.
Once we get everybody's signatures, that's when the work begins.
I'll be honest, going and finding houses for them, writing up the offers, that's the fun part for me. That's it. And then you get to, and it's that inspection period and getting that inspection, and then it's oh, please.
And then the lender does their thing, and then the title company does their thing, and it's yeah, this is where all the fun work begins.
Sometimes you just never know. Probate, that's a whole nother beast in itself. Because finding out, and that one was on me with the probate one where we almost went to closing and it was a week out and found out I had to go through probate. So it kind of changed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
because probate can be a nightmare.
It can be. And we got it worked out, and it worked out pretty good. But it's always good to check.
And that's not that's not mobile home specific. That's every property that could potentially have that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And so how they're titled and deeded and the names on them, that's you learn a lot. So you make a lot of mistakes. I will be honest. I've made plenty of mistakes, and then I'm like, well, I'm not going to make that mistake again. Like, that's just the name of the game. That's how we learn here.
And
so.
I always say, if you're not making mistakes, you need to get up and go to work.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just how that is.
Yeah. And that's part of real estate, though.
Because when you think about all the things that we do, and the things that change that are out of our control.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we wake up in the morning and there's a new rule, a new something going on.
Yeah.
So, if we're talking about something at 8 o'clock in the morning and we don't get the memo till 9 o'clock in the morning,
yeah.
It is what it is.
Oh, yeah. Because, like, in a regular real estate transaction, you deal with title company. So you're dealing with that. Insurance. You're dealing with all of that. What else are you dealing with? You got home inspections. So you may have roofers. I mean, you may have to get the septic pumped. Like, I mean, there's
in any one transaction, you are talking and dealing with a pile of people.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you have a fireplace, that could be a whole other thing.
And every one of those people that you talk to, they have different rules and guidelines that change on the regular.
Yeah.
So it just...
Yeah. You just never know. And so it's not just, let's go buy this house and...
Yeah, it's not just sign here and...
It's never cut and dry.
30 days you sign again and it's done.
Yeah, no.
It's a process.
If you ever do get one of those deals, you're like, wait, what just happened?
It's scary.
Well, it is. It's like, where's the other shoe? It's going to drop. Like, look out. Like, what else? Like, you can't breathe almost until it's done.
And I've only done one of those.
Yeah.
Where it was just like...
Yeah. Let's just do it.
I really didn't have to touch anything. And I'm like, that ain't right. Because that was like my third deal.
Yeah.
My second deal started in June or July. And we closed the week of Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we had to reach out and make contact and get paperwork signed and so on and so forth from like, if I remember right, when I added it up, it was like 19 people from all across the country.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so to track down everybody. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's just people that lived around the property. That's not that's not including the title company, the lenders, the
everything else.
all the other stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
had the surveyor out there 4 times.
And that's another thing, surveyors.
Yeah.
Like you got to there's on an app you talk to a lot of people and you have to make sure it goes right. But that's what we're here for.
And those a lot of people, some of them get frustrated at us because we're bothering them.
Well, they're trying to work.
Probably more than we're bothering you.
Yeah.
Seller or buyer.
Yeah. And that's what we're here for.
That's it.
Yeah. Because that way you're not having to bother them and get frustrated with them.
We're hoping you're able to do your day-to-day life, and we're the squeaky wheels that get the grease.
Exactly.
And we just share the grease.
Exactly. Yeah. So. Yeah. It's I mean, there's lots of things you can do to make it go easier. It doesn't have to be done beforehand, but just like if you've been on a property that's with a survey, that's another thing. Like, probably need to know your property lines. Even if you live in a subdivision.
Absolutely.
I'm going to say even my house, for example, we bought it. They told us, we don't have a current survey on it, but they did tell us that our fence is on our neighbor's property, like 2 feet on it. So, we know that, and they know that too. And we made sure that the new owners knew that. So, but things like that, like, pretty important, because if someone was to go and build or add something on, you don't want to be building on your neighbor's property.
Not preferably.
Yeah, I mean,
some neighbors are fine.
Some are fine. I can understand that, and you can usually work it out. But
it's better to know before you start.
It's not a headache you really want to have to go down after do it and ask for forgiveness.
Yeah,
essentially.
Build your nice new house and then realize you got to take the corner out of the bedroom because it's you don't want that. Yeah,
no.
Let's just get that survey done first.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna, and if you have land or because you can get it surveyed, and that fence, well, that's been there for 40, 50 years. That's when we bought it. Well, yeah, things change. Sometimes survey lines, You can look on the county records, and their little cutouts might be one way, and they do the best they can because, I mean, it's a big system. But a survey is always...
And you never know when great-grandma or great-grandpa made a deal with the neighbor that was there 30 years ago, you know, and this is where we agreed to things at, and this is how it goes.
Yeah.
But it never got taken care of properly.
Yeah.
And I bring that up because we had some friends several years ago, like when Jesse first got into real estate. They had some family land, and then a family friend had some land that adjoined it.
Yeah.
And they come to an agreement that we'd buy a piece of this property.
Of course, yeah.
Well, luckily they got in touch with Jesse. And Jesse went through the channels. Come to find out, yes, great-grandpa left it to the kids or whatever, but the paperwork was never done, anything like that. So luckily our friends didn't cut a check for this property because they would have just been buying, or they would have just been giving the neighbor money because
they couldn't do it.
There was nothing to swap hands. And yeah. They're
pretty important. Like
the process is real.
Yeah.
There's a reason for it.
Oh yeah. And we have lots of surveyors here. I mean,
yeah,
it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's worth it in the end. You just never know. I mean, someone might be using it and they've been like, we've been using this for 30 years. Well, sorry.
Yeah. And there's also, because, you know, you hear well, if this fence has been here for X amount of years or whatever, then it just kind of becomes ours. I've heard of situations where that goes both ways, so
yeah.
I wouldn't trust that either.
No,
wouldn't depend on that.
No, just because it's been done that way, I'd like to say that holds up, but it won't hold up anymore.
No.
I mean, and it might, but you're going to have to put your time, money, and maybe make some friends might not be friends with you anymore.
Right.
You know, so surveys are good. And that's on any house you buy, any land you buy. Definitely.
And you're right. Even if it's in a subdivision with plotted out lots.
Yeah.
Get that survey.
Yeah. In Fairfield Bay, here, like.
Anywhere and everywhere.
Yeah. If someone was to buy our house, yes, our corners are still marked, but there's been a lot of changes still. So you never know. That's always a thing. Now, if you're buying a house and it has a fireplace, I'm definitely encourage y'all to get that inspected as well.
Yes, because that is not part of. I mean, that's a separate.
Yes.
Inspection.
Yes.
From a chimney pro of some sort.
Oh yeah, that's who we did, and and there's other people around.
Well, yeah, I forget. Chimney pro is an actual name of a.
Yeah. But like. Yeah, definitely. Because that's not a cheap fix most of the time.
No.
That's a pretty costly fix on a lot of houses. So, I mean, it can be cheap but then again, sometimes it's not worth skimping on stuff. You want to get it done right because you also have to worry about insurance on that. So, I mean, that's an insurance question, but.
Right.
That's one thing that I wouldn't want to fight with. Just not.
No.
It's not worth it. I mean, it might look great and they've used it for 20, 30 years, but things happen and we settle here. Like the land settles and it moves. And so.
I mean, it does everywhere.
Oh, it does. It does.
Everywhere.
Yeah. So, definitely.
And when the ground moves, the things on top of it moves as well.
Yeah.
I mean it's just kind of how it works.
And it's wear and tear. It's the joys of owning a home.
Absolutely.
It's it's not just let's just own a home. It's you kind of have to maintain stuff.
Yes.
As much as it hurts sometimes.
So let's give them a rundown of the open house again.
All right. So this Sunday from 11 to 2, I'm be doing an open house at 379 Hegel Road in Cumberland Shoals. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, 2,100 square feet on about half an acre. It was built in 2005, so it's pretty nice, newer home. It's got a big shop, 20 by 30 shop, garage. And it does have a metal carport just right next to the back part of the house, so you can park right there and walk right up your back porch in. And then that fenced-in backyard, she's got some fruit bushes out behind the little garden shed that's fenced in. Mile and a half to Tumbling Shoals, Old Highway 25 launch ramp, and not marina, but camping ground.
Right.
Campground. There we go. That's the one. So, and it's had plenty of updates. Very clean. What, 6-year-old roof, or 6-ish years?
Roughly.
Roughly. It's on a septic, obviously, like most stuff around here. We're on septic. Yeah. You got propane. The water's on public, so you're not on a well. Gas fireplace, yes. So you don't have to pack wood, but you got the joys of having a nice fireplace there to warm you up if you want. So
Handy to have in the wintertime, just in case you get in a little ice storm.
Just in case. It's pretty nice. It's we've been lucky not to have too much weather go out, but it is nice in the winter when it gets cold.
Yeah, I mean, we've lived here since 2006, and I have to give First Electric a lot of love. They and since 2006, when we moved here full time, we've probably, I'm gonna say, 3 days without power.
Yeah.
In that time.
Yeah.
I mean, not like consecutive.
Yeah. Just
hours,
like over the
just
whole thing.
over the whole time.
Yeah.
It may tally up to roughly 3 days.
Yeah. It's not. They've been wonderful since we moved here. I was impressed. I was like, I thought it we'd, with the other storms and ice and everything else, I was like, oh, we'll be out. They've been really good.
They do a phenomenal job.
They do, yeah. They're on top of it. I mean,
they make a mess in your yard, but it's great for the wintertime when the ice does come, because those limbs that they lay in your yard don't fall on the line and knock your power out.
Exactly. And I'm sure someone will come get those limbs. They make a good bonfire.
Somebody will get them.
Yeah, they will. So I'll be there this Sunday from 11 to 2. Come stop, see me. You can go to the lake afterwards, or stop and see me on the way back from the lake.
So if you like the Tumbling Shoals area and you want to be close to Heber but outside of town far enough that you can do your thing without being bothered, I highly recommend going by and taking a look at this place.
Yeah.
Great location. And I'm not real sure how you pronounce. I've always pronounced it Heigl. I'm not sure how. However y'all want to pronounce Heigl.
Yeah.
However y'all want to pronounce it, it's fine with us. It's in Tumbling Shoals. It's the only one out there, so you can find it.
Yeah.
Go check it out.
We'll have some signs out. Come say hi.
Absolutely.
Walk around, see what we got, and it's pretty. It's well maintained, so it's ready to go.
You can tell by the picture. I mean, just the lead off picture that it's not trashed.
Oh no, they take super good care of it. So they've just refinished some of the back deck a little bit. It's very clean, very clean. If something needs done, they get it done.
Yeah.
So.
And just looking at the shrubbery and all, I mean, they care. Yeah. It's nice.
They do. I'll be honest. She's got a rhubarb plant there, which you don't see very much rhubarb here in Arkansas. But I was like, that's about enough for me to just want to buy it myself, just for the rhubarb plant. So it's pretty cool. If you're looking for, I think it looks easy to maintain. It's not overplanted with stuff, so you're not going to have to do. It's easy to mow. So, yeah, it'd be a great vacation home or a full-time home. It's got plenty of room for both. So
right. Do whatever you want.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Very cool. Well, thank you for being here today.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
And hopefully everybody will show up.
Yeah.
That'd
I
be cool.
So.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be hot. So might as well come see a house that has AC in it.
Yeah. Stop by and check it out before you head out of there this weekend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, well, we do appreciate everybody that did show up. Thank y'all. Hope y'all have a great rest of the week. And we'll see y'all tonight at 7. Have a great day.